back at it again. Now I'm gonna make the private quarters for Hulin, the merchant I created. But first, some things I wanted to check out. Some things I forgot. Store is looking very good. One thing I forgot, I wanted to add ropes. I have no idea what the level list for robes is called. LLO loot. Hair hammers. No, that's not. I gotta check this out. Let me see, I gotta see if they're used in any like that. This is the tan robe. Let me see. My, it's not used in any level lists. Odd. What about the gray robe? That's a pretty common one. Clothing robe lower. There it was. Fun fact, the tan robe hood, the only instance of it in game, in the vanilla game, is on the NPC Sidrasa, who gives you the Tears of the Savior quest. You can see that the Shivering Isles adds another one. And there's also one in our store. Okay, that was called LLO, son of a bitch, LLO clothing. No, fuck, I forgot what it was called. Let me see this here. God damn, this robe isn't used anymore either. That was a grey robe. NPC clothing. So it's an NPC list. NPC clothing. Robe. Black robe, mage robe. What's here? 1, 2. Lower. Upper robe 1. I feel like it's kind of a limited selection. Well. It's alright. I want to use the vanilla level list because, you know, let's say another mod adds like more robes to the game. And they would add this list to these robes. Then they will appear in her inventory, her sales inventory. So I think that's pretty cool. But I'm still gonna add one instance of the black hood and the black robe. And also the tan. Lower robe hood. And the green robe, because I like that robe and the hood. I like those robes. And now, actually another thing I wanted to create. I want to give her some unique items, or some magic items. Because that's always cool. So I go to enchantment, and I click new. The ID, Coral Clothing Shop. Hulin. What should I call this? I want to give her 2 magic items, a hood and some other clothing item, maybe shoes or an amulet or whatever. I'm gonna start with this hood. I want to create a magic hood. Hulin hood. No, I want them to match, so I'll prefix them with magic. CCS Hulin magic hood. And I end this ID with N because this is the enchantment. So the item will be named CCS Hulin magic hood. And this is a clothing item, so it's apparel. I want to create a cool one. Let me see. Fortify skill. Fortify skill in Oblivion is tricky because some of the effects don't really work. Like if you fortify your destruction skill, it won't allow you to cast higher level destruction spells. Only thing it really affects is the cost of creating such a spell in the custom, like magic making altars. But fortifying a combat skill like blade will cause you to do more damage with the blade. So I'm gonna use that on this hood. Fortify blade. Let me see. You know what? Let's not overdo it. Sometimes less is more. So let's just do fortify blade. I'm gonna copy this. Now click OK. Now we go back and find the hood. It's this one, right? No, this is the robe. Tan robe. And here's the tan robe hood. Since this hood is, like you see in the vanilla game, the only instance is this NPC in the Mages Guild, like I said. So this is a good clothing item to use because it's not used at all in the vanilla game. So you won't oversaturate the environment, if that makes sense. What should we call it? Cutthroat hood sounds too like grim, too dark. So I'm just thinking of going with Blade Master's hood. Blade Master's hood. We don't change the value here because the enchantment will add value, and here we pick the enchantment. CCS Hulin Magic Hood Enchantments. A booyah. Now let me see. Yep. It's playable. We don't change anything else, of course. Alright, that's good. And you know what, I'm gonna save. And I move the barrel, that doesn't really matter. And now I'm gonna add our hood to the barrel. Awesome. And you remember we made her sell magic items, so she's gonna sell that hood. If we didn't check that box, I don't think she would sell it, even though it is a clothing item. Now we need to think. What should we make next? There are so many like enchanted. There's so much enchanted jewelry in the game. I don't really want to create more of that. I kind of want to create like some article of clothing. Let me see. Some enchanted shoes are always good. They're always cool, always fun. What is that shirt that Vicente Valtieri wears? He's a Breton. Let me see. Vampire. Vicente Valtieri, here he is, the man himself. I always liked his shirt. It's really cool. Now what's it called? Middle shirt 06. His whole outfit is kind of rad. It is kind of rad. Middle shirt 06. Middle shirt 06. Here it is. Alright, awesome. CCS Hulin Magic shirt in. This is apparel. I want to do let's do 45 Magicka. 50, sure. You can be generous with 45 Magicka because a lot of the spells in Oblivion, especially the higher level spells, they cost a lot of Magicka to cast. If you remember the quest Fingers of the Mountain, at higher levels, the spell you get, it costs so much, it's pretty much impossible to cast it in the vanilla game, which is pretty funny. What should I do with the other one? I'm not sure what I should add here anymore. I'm not sure what I should add here. Fortify Magic at 50 points, and Fortify Attribute Luck 10 points. Son of a bitch. I am satisfied with that. It was 6, right? Yes. That's not a bad idea. I want to add them to the... Oh, son of a bitch. What the hell did I do? Huh. I want to add them as well. 06. Black, white pants. Middle shirt 06. Dark shirt. What the hell do I call this? I'm just gonna add the enchantment. Magic shirt. Hell yeah. What the hell do I call this? Trickster's shirt. Yes, you're a lucky trickster. Yes, please. Save. God damn it, come on. There's a magic shirt. Hell yeah. Magic hood and magic shirt. Save that. Magic shirt, magic shirt. Magic hood. And magic hood. Sick, bro. It's awesome. That is awesome. Now, I was gonna create her fucking... I'm gonna create Hulin's private quarters. So then we gotta create a new cell. New. CCS. Private. Am I spelling that right? Hold on, I gotta check. Yeah, I'm not spelling it right. I'm not spelling it right. There we go. I just have it public as well. Public, there we go. I have no idea why they become double or tripled. Wow. Does it just keep going? I have no idea why this happens. Just choose. I'm gonna choose public because this cell uses the public too. So that way it's gonna mesh well together. Gonna keep the same lighting. 30, 30, and 30. Now this is off limits because this is the private quarters. And that's the owner faction too. Fill in private quarters. Apply that. And yeah. Alright, alright, alright. So now we just gotta link the cells. There's one thing we gotta be careful about, and I'm gonna explain that later. With the doors. Private quarters. Hold on, what the fuck was them? What was the mesh called? Castle Tower or something like that. Oops, I clicked the candles. Okay, good, I didn't move him, just a barrel. Castle Tower, 512. This is the clutter, furniture, architecture. Castle Tower. Here we are. Private quarters. Which top should we use? This one or this one? Is there a difference? Oh yeah, we covered this. I'm just gonna use this one for safety reasons. Alright. I'm gonna zero this out. Oh boy. Okay, now I'm gonna add the door. That's called Castle Tower Trapdoor. Here it is. Son of a bitch. Alright, so yes. You remember that yellow marker? The door marker. Remember how I couldn't double click it to move it? I don't know if that's possible. If it is, excuse me. But I just know that it always appears on top of the door. So, check this out. Because we rotated this door to turn it around. So if I choose the teleport thing, you see the marker is fucking upside down. So I'm just gonna cancel that. I gotta go back into the cell and open the door. I'm not putting it on the floor right now because it's gonna appear right on top, and I just want to have a little wiggle room. I just want to have a little bit of wiggle room. So, okay, what we need to do is take this door and remember this. Okay, gonna copy this one. The other one is 180. Remember that. 206 and 180. I'm making a mistake. I'm making a huge mistake. We're using I completely forgot we're using the ladder. It's not rotated except a set degree. That doesn't matter. Well, at least now you learned something new. What was I thinking? Doesn't matter. You, of course, would activate the stairs to get to the top. That makes perfect sense. Stairs can be a bit tricky though, but I think we'll be fine. Yeah. Like you see with the stairs, the marker just kind of appears right here. So like if our stair mesh would have been like way down, the marker could have appeared below the floor, and then we would have been in trouble. Because like I said, I have no idea how to like edit their coordinates. So we just press F to bring it down. And yeah, let's just have it here. That's fine. That works fine. So I hit save, and now we travel over to the other cell. And this is fine and dandy. Let me see. Have it here. I think that's fine. Now, if you want to be really artistic, you could think about the position of the columns in accordance with the door. I'm actually thinking about doing that. I think I'm gonna be really artistic. I probably am, just undiagnosed, so it doesn't really matter. Let me see, it's right here next to the column. Is it on the right side of the column? Slant to the right. Slant to the right. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's fine. Or, well, that's as far as my autism reaches, so. I'm just gonna have the marker on top of the door, because I wanna, that way we can use more floor space around here, instead of having the marker taking up a whole box on the floor. So the player just appears here. That's just gonna be nice. So, there is obviously a slot for some sort of light here. Let me see. I'm gonna import the little lady. High elves are pretty tall, but go fuck yourself. If we put like a chandelier there or something, I don't think that's gonna even fit. We're just keeping her here for height testing purposes, of course. Now this was called Castle Tower 512. So this is top 3. I wonder what happened to top 1. I'm not gonna think about that. Okay, how? Let me see. Let's see how it's used in the vanilla game. Now, ain't that interesting? They just hang a whole ass lights from there. That's very interesting. They do the same everywhere, it seems like. These big ass arrows, I've never included them in my mod. They are connected to the compass. I think I should learn how to use them. But I just don't know how the fuck they work. I never understood it. Do you just plop it in there and point it? Like, what the fuck? I'm not gonna think about it. I'm not gonna think about it. What kind of light is this? God damn it. Lights, iron lamp. I'll have to find it. I will have to find it. Back to my cell. Did we, oh boy, did we, let me see. I don't think we changed anything. No, we just clicked the lights. I didn't even move it. Well, if I did, I can remove that edit later. It's not that important. What is important is finding the light and seeing if it's gonna give Hulin a fucking concussion in the near future. Interior hang? No. Wait a minute, one thing I can fucking... I just realized I can just copy the fucking lights. Castle. Let me see this here. I hit Control C. And now, Control V, cha-ching. It's a bit low, ain't it? Oh fuck it, it's fine. Kinda spooky. But I think it's just the placement of the lights. If you wanna be my lover, gotta get with my friends. Friendship never ends. How far can I get this thing up there? You know, if it's like that, it's gonna give our little lady a concussion like all day. Let's check out the coordinates here a sec. It would be nice to have like a single light. Oh, no. This way. And this way it is. Yes. Now it's straight in the middle. Perfect. We gotta move it higher up though, because I don't like the way it is right now. But now if we have the chain clipping in, the havoc might freak out. Now that just looks kind of stupid, doesn't it? I might just populate this with candles like we did the other side. Let's see what happens. Yeah, you see how it's shaking? It's because the mesh is, of course, it's dug into the fucking... The mesh of the light is dug into the caster mesh. Yeah, that's normal. It zeroes out when you double click it. So if it's like, if it's like this, now it's not clipping in, it's just neatly balanced. See, and it's fine. It's a little bit jagged there, but it's not fucking, it's not freaking the fuck out. God, I love Oblivion's lighting. It's so cool. Alright, you know what? I just don't like how that looks, and everyone's gonna walk into it. The NPC it's guaranteed she's gonna fucking bonk that at some point, and that will look so stupid. Well, that is Oblivion, but it bothers me. Not in my mod. Not in my mods. I'm gonna keep you to the side here. God, we better remember to fucking remove her. Okay, she's a shopkeeper. What she should have is a desk. What should we put? Desk, dining area, bed. The bed is gonna take up a lot of space, so we should probably put that down first. Let's just put that right across from here. That's in the furniture tab. Let's give her... She's a fancy lady. I want to give her a fancy bed. Not a double bed, because she's single. She's a strong, independent woman who don't need no man. But they all do every now and then, don't they? What bed would fit her? I think the red one would be a nice fit. The red one would be a very nice fit, that's true. Now we gotta remember that fucking... the invisible clipping thing that was messing with our shelf. I'm kinda... Let me see. Let's just take a repair hammer. Big and sturdy repair hammer. A lonely woman would certainly be able to use that somehow. Okay. Let me see. It even clipped a little bit into the floor. You see that? How close can we go? Okay, we can go like... Oh, wow. Ain't that interesting? Let me see. What if I lift it? Interesting. Maybe I should put the bed here. Looks like the mesh isn't... How interesting is that? Does it just drop down into that? Okay. We gotta be careful of that. Looks like you can clip through the slab, the stone slab. Yeah. I can drag this fucking... piece of shit, I have it shut off. I can drag this fucking thing. I can drag it to the fucking moon. Let me see. Is it like that on the other side? Yes, it is. Ain't that something? Well, alright then. I guess we're not gonna think too much about that. Now, positioning a bed could be kinda hard here. Maybe we should have it like this. We could add some... We have some wiggle room if it's like that, now that I think about it. But it would like extend a bit. 270. Yes, because the tower fucking mesh itself is all zeroed out. So what about this thing here? There we go. I wanna position it. Fucking! I hate losing boxes behind the render window. Alright. Now, if we... Not that direction. This way here. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that is us clipping. Just because we can clip through the mesh does not mean we should. It's taking up a lot of space. We should maybe have the... Okay, let me see. She needs... You know, we need to fit a lot of things into the space. She needs her own personal wardrobe, which is kind of big. If we... That's a good question. Are the cupboards and shit in clutter, or... I would think they would be in furniture, yeah? Upper class. We can have a drawer instead of the big fucking, what am I saying? Doesn't really matter what I'm trying to say. I don't think so. Not in this context. Cluttered desk. Ah! Let me see. What? Some of these have clothing. Fuck! There we go. That's exactly what we need. Now that should be close to the bed. And but close, but far enough that you can open the drawers. Yep. That works. So now you're gonna see, yep, it is clipping just a tad bit on that side. Not on this side. So maybe we just need to maybe rotate it and bring it like this. Yeah. That works. Alright. Now we definitely want a light source there. That would be really cool. Is it on the floor? It is. It is. So we don't need to obsess over that. I'm gonna worry about the light source later, but because we can always put, you know, we can put candles on the wall, like downstairs. You know, maybe I should just start doing that. It's not a bad idea. What did I call them again? CCS wall candles. Basic, but you know, if it works, don't knock it. Lights. CCS. Wall candles. Let's put the first one over here. Awesome. That's a good starting point. And we can add more candles where we need. Now the lighting also matches. I feel like I gotta do something with this thing here. This big open fucking retard hole. I could add flowers or something. That could be cool. My favorite, the Morning Glory. Purple. Not that one. That one never makes sense. Oh, but Daisy. Come on, move the fucking flower itself. Come on. Not sure if that would fit. Or maybe it would like this. We don't need to include the entire mesh. We could also just scale it down. That's a grand idea. It's a fantastic idea. Yeah, they're all designed to hang off something. I think this one would be our best bet. Could be fun. I need to add some more. Like I need to add some base greenery in here though. That can be the whatever it's called in the landscape. Ivy. I could use. Let me see. We can. There we go. I'm not really sure what I'm doing wrong here, but they are always turning the same direction. I may just be a little bit retarded, but that was well known to me. Now all we need to do is move this flower just up a little bit. Our Morning Glory purple. like this. Now they don't even have to be hooked to the walls. We can just hang them like that. I want to have 2 up there. That would be nice. Morning glory. Let's have 1 blue. That'd be cool. The third one is really too long. No, that's the fuck. Fuck. Yeah, that's a really big flower. Way too big for what we are trying to do. The wonderful things we are trying to achieve. I might have to bring this one up because you could see the leaves at the top were clipping, but now you can't see it because they are obscured. Oh, you can see that's a glaring clip. Really the type of thing that grinds my gears. How does this look? I may just add a single. Yes. Let's have it just a 1. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. She needs a desk for business affairs and like a dining area. It's gonna be hard to implement with a bed. You don't wanna eat like right next to your bed. It's kind of fucked up, isn't it? Okay, let's start with a dining area. I'm gonna do that here. A neat little dining area. Now let me see. Let's just start by plopping down the table. That's gonna be somewhere here. I have a table in mind. Not this one. This one. This one is nice. Gonna have it. Let me see. I'm gonna have it here. Guys, I wanna put another light source close by to there. I don't want to have it too perfect, because that's... Nothing is too perfect. Yes. And we want 2 chairs around the table. Because, you know, maybe she has friends over. As a stool, as a bench, and these are chairs. What kind should I have? I want them to match. These ones, they're nice. Yeah, I'm just gonna have the front seats. Now here you wanna watch out that this doesn't, the lines don't like clip into anything. Because the NPC or the player does the sitting animation, so you don't want that to clip into anything. Because that would be bad news. That would be bad news. Could lead to some unfortunate events. There we go. I'm gonna mark this chair because we can use it for the AI later. Let me see, Hulin. Eat chair. Because if we wanna make her have breakfast and dinner, she can sit there. Alright. Yeah, one thing, other thing I forgot. I'll give that a reference as well. Hulin bed. The owner of this bed is her. There we go. I think the NPC's responsibility dictates whether he or she will sleep in a bed that is not theirs. Usually the bed needs to be owned by the NPC. Yeah, now we need a cupboard for like the food and shit. Let me see, that's in containers. Now we don't want it big. That's too big. That's too big. Son of a bitch. They're the cupboard I'm thinking of might not be available. Those are the containers that I was talking about earlier. But they don't matter now. Not anymore. They're all so fucking big. Hem hem hem. Hem hem hem. I don't really want to switch things up. Guys, you know, this looks painfully out of place. This looks painfully out of place. But my hand might be forced to use this. Yeah, fuck it. See, what's in it? Mutton, venison, onion. Fuck it, man, you just got a store inside an abandoned tower. What you gonna do? She's a proud lady, but not too proud. Thinking about having it over here. Let's have some sitting space, you know. And on top of these are, let me see. Might need to add a light source here somewhere, but on top of here is a good place to keep pitchers and bottles of wine. I often do that because I think it looks cool. Misc item. Clutter. And let's keep it in the silverware. This one or that one? I like this one, it looks so classic. Let's add some silver glasses. Upper silver. Glass. Whoops. And drinks. Now they are under potions, which took me a long time to figure out when I was learning how to use this. Yes. Drink. Easy. Let's give her fancy, but not too fancy. Now I like that. That's cool. Now let's put some put some plates and shit for her. Let me see. I'm still in the furniture. Misc item in the clutter and the upper class. Here we go. Well, it doesn't really matter how I rotate it. It's always going to look like a circle. And here's a knife. And the fork. There we go. Now let's keep a little, let me see. Let's take one of these glasses. Place it here. I don't want it to have 5. Let's say I have 4. 5 glasses would be weird. Big old silver bowl. We can put apples or some shit in there. Let's do it. Turn on the havoc, and I'm gonna drop some apples in here. Now we're only probably gonna fit in like 2 or something, because remember that floaty thing, the floaty feature I mentioned? Yep. Let's have it 3. If I F these down, are they gonna spring out? No, I just lift a little bit. Ching, ching, chong. Save that. Let's put something on her plate. What should be on her plate? She's in coral, so let's take some mutton. Just plop that down there. And some veggies as well. Some mutton and carrots. That's a fantastic combo, isn't it? That's so great, such great combo. Okay. They pop up. You see how they're just hovering above the plates. It's kind of stupid. That's gotta look like that. That's fine. Alright. Now it's still a little bit dark. We can put a candle on a candle stand on the floor there. See how that looks. Candlestick. Let me see. We gotta see how it fits. I think that's it. Yeah, floor. Candlestick floor. That's what we're looking for. Yeah, that glow matches very well. The glow is a bit different though. Ow. Son of a bitch, I hit the mic on accident. Wait. Salute. Who's to say we can't just plop another wall candle on the wall there? Okay, this place is in desperate need of more lights. Let me see here. Actually, one more thing I wanted to do. I wanted to add an extra set of plates there. Misc item. Clutter. Upper class. That's fine. Save that. I'm just gonna give her 2 of each. I'm gonna see how it looks if I got the wall. If I got it out, sticking out of the wall is what I'm trying to say. There is a line here that I could plop it in, perhaps. Let's see. Looks kind of out of place if it's not on the columns. Doesn't mesh very well, does it? That's too much. Oof. Yeah, I don't know about this, Timmy. It only just lights up the wall. It only lights up the wall. Yeah, this is a real mess. I might have to. Maybe I have to put a light here in the center. I really want to avoid that if I can. I really want to avoid that if I can. You know, if I add a bigger table, I could add a light source just on top of it. That doesn't look... You know, it actually fits. That does fit very well, in fact. Okay. Let's refurnish this as clipping. Come on. I gotta rotate it a little bit. Yep. I think that's fine. Yes. And yes. Fantastic. Capital. I'm gonna hit Control and click all of these items to move them over here. Yes. Alright. Now let me see. Upper. That's a bit too much. So let's move it over here if we can. And just move our little apples here to the side. Yes. Now that looks much better. That looks much better. Alright. That's much better. That's so much better. Alright, her working area. I think we can remove her safely now. I want a little like desk. I know there are desks. No, fuck, that's furniture. There are like desks in the game, designated desks. But the upper class ones are big. Like you see this. Like that's never gonna fit well in here, I don't think. Maybe it will. No, I'm not really sure it will. I'm not really sure that it will, in fact. No, it won't. I got a good idea. I'm gonna keep this open because I need something from it later. But I am gonna look at, let me see. This one. This is a smart choice because I'll show you why in just a moment. Now you'll see what I mean. Now you're gonna see what I mean. Close this for a moment. See, we can hide like medieval office supplies in here. Not hide them, just store them. Some inkwells and some quills. Because she's a business lady. She is a business lady. Oh boy. A business lady. And let's get some empty parchments. We need to go into yeah, items, book, blank sheets to write on. Oh, that's cool. Okay, now I'm just gonna save and check if they all stay. Oh Jesus, what happened to that? Oh, whoops, daisy, I'm messing everything up. My God. Strange. What the fuck happened to the parchments? The blank sheets. Ha! Okay, they just clipped through, it seems like. That's alarming. Okay. Do they do the same thing here? I do declare. Holy fuck, it vanished. What the fuck you doing over there? Okay, this son of a bitch. Okay, let's click that thing. And I'm gonna move this whole thing away from the edge and see if the same thing happens. You too. Alright, let's see what happens. Does it drop through again? My. Alright then. Well, that's kind of a pickle. I got a way we can... Got a way you can earn. Push to us high corners. I know what we can do. Let me see. Store hours. That's a great file. Is that even used in game? I'm looking for the fuck. What's it called? Those little pamphlets you find in stores. Say like, buy my shit. These are quest items. Scrolls. I guess it doesn't really matter. I just want to use like, let me see. There we go. I'll just take this. CCS blank scroll. Blank scroll. This is not a scroll. Yes. Now the enchanting is removed because it's not a scroll, that's fine. I'm not gonna have it enchanted anyway. Blank scroll. Alright. Yes. Save. And CCS. So you're gonna have that here. And now, go to misc item. Yes, exactly what I was looking for. Lower thatch baskets. And now I can drop them in there. Now she's got a blank scroll storage ready for being written on. Let's keep those 3. Save. And now on this I want a lectern, I think it's called, isn't it? Oh yeah. Need to shrink it down a little bit. What's in it? Books and clutter with desk. Let me see. You know what, actually, we do have to make our own now that I think about it. CCS Hulin Lectern. Because we are gonna create a key for the basement. We're gonna place it in here. CCS Hulin, or actually CCS basement key. Actually, CCS Hulin key. I had already made a key for the store, so I want them both to share like a similar name. So I'm just going to name this Hulin basement key. Towers cloak basement key. Alrighty, yes please create a new form. Drop that in there. Create a new form, yes please. Save. And I am going to drop that in here. Lectern, there we go. Let me see, here would be good to, let me see, have maybe a candle on the floor or something. Candlestick floor. La, 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 la. It's a pretty darkish orange. Alright, I'm gonna just drop a candle. I want to have it on this side. $64 could be what we're looking for. Yes. Yes indeed, yes indeed. See, I just kind of want to have it on the same side as that. Same side as this. Nah, you know what, I'm just gonna keep it where it was. Save that. Now, of course, need some place to sit here. And I'm gonna put down a nice little stool. to back. Entered from the back. CCS Hylin stool. Alright. Trying to focus on making this mod. I've had a kind of shitty day. A lot of very negative thoughts that I am trying my hardest not to act on. Yeah, that's fine. It's fine like that. I want to place a jewelry box here. Metal. It has a retarded name, the jewelry box. It has a really stupid name. House, maybe? I can never remember the name of the jewelry box. It's not called like jewelry box. It has some really weird name that I can never remember. Let me see. What does this desk look like? Yeah, just like that. Here we are. See, chest, jewelry, yes. That's exactly what I was looking for. This is how it's supposed to turn. Yes is yes. Save that. Let's put some books on there. Where are the books? They are up here. Now what should she read? What's Faye talking about? Great sage. A tall, untidy man. Sure, man, let's draw Faye Falcon in there. Let's take a common book next. She's a merchant, so let's have a guide to the Imperial City here. Guys, you know, maybe she makes trips to the city to get wares and to stock up and shit. Alright. With the unique book jackets mod, or whatever the fuck it's called. The mod that adds book jackets. That's gonna look really cool. That's a really cool mod. Alright, now. We need, let me see. Letter. Notes. Journal. The recipes. Some of these things. Notes. These are scrolls I need to find. Egg. This does not concern us. Let me see. These are all fucking huge ass scrolls. That's what I'm fucking looking for. God diggity damn it. Okay. Now. Easy as. Fill in. Letter. Let's just keep the font. Now. You remember in my very crazy notepad file, I was talking about adding a dungeon. And I'm going to write a letter here that explains, or lets the player know, that hints at something in there. Okay, I'm gonna go into writing mode for a second. Awesome. I've written the letter. Now, of course, a spell check comes up. It doesn't actually recognize like terms and words from the Elder Scrolls lore. Or names you make up, that's fine. You just hit ignore. If you change the text, it's gonna come back up. But we don't need that. And, you know, this letter just adds some personality to the character. And also hints that there's something fishy going on with the basements. Which is really cool. It's really cool. Because I'm gonna lock up the basement some... You know, yeah, as a... Burn the fucking... The key is there. Oh, let me see. I'm just gonna do that now. We're gonna go to the basement. Which is here. Yes. There's the basement door. And then, let me see. I'm gonna... There, that's the correct key. Now you need the key to open the door. So now the player has to go searching for the key. Which is cool. Alright, save this. Save. Save. And now, yeah, all I have to do upstairs is I gotta throw down the path grid. Start here and go over here, here, and here. With furniture, you gotta make sure that the path grid makes it to the markers, or like this. I don't know what the fuck to call this, the transparent NPC mesh, because here is where the NPC or the player will stand and then sit down. So there has to be space for the path grid to get there. There's not really much else we can add to the path grid. There's a very small space. Yep, it's a very small space. So let's save it up. Oh shit. Ooh. I thought the CS was gonna crash. I double clicked the save icon. And that's... Yeah, it's fishy. Yeah, this is cool. This is cool. Kind of dark, but like I said, it's never this dark in the actual game. It's never that dark in the actual game. Gonna add a few more things here, some stuff. Sack. Some clutter. for the home. You know, it's kind of weird. She doesn't really have any places for like possessions and stuff like that. Where's the big sack? There it is. Add just a little bit of character, you know. So let me see. That one could be. Let's start with this one. I'm gonna put that one up here. Now let me see. Is it gonna? You think it's gonna clip through? No, it didn't clip through. But we gotta rotate it a little bit so it fits a tad bit better. Like that. Now it's clipping just a teeny weeny bit, but it's nothing noticeable. So you know it's fine. We're fine. We're fine with that. That's all right. It's all good. It's all good. I'm gonna have this one leaning up. Leaning up against the desk. Yes. Oh boy. Alright, awesome. Alright, looks cool. Let's go check it out in game. I know how to walk. GDS main floor. Toy. Booyah.
I see you. Hello.
Oh, hello. Hi. Awesome. She stands there. And yeah, we're not trespassing anymore. That's good.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you. Thank you.
Have a look around.
There's a Blade Master's
hood.
hood.
Better prices in all Tamriel.
Awesome. We got robes. The dark shirt and the black white pants. There's a trickster shirt. Fortified magic and fortified luck. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. 2 bear pelts. And 2 wolf pelts. Awesome.
Be seeing you.
Thank you. Alright, I don't want to see her. I don't want her to see me going up, so now I'm invisible. Yep, that's trespassing. We go up. Trespassing as it should be. We spawned on top of the door. A trap door. The lights look fine. Okay. Yep. Awesome, awesome. You see, unique icons. They're so cool. Awesome. Lights look radical. A bit, and you can see everything here is private property in the ownership of whoever owns it. Awesome. Yes, this is actually a very comfy looking place. You know, I'd live here. I live here. There's a letter. Oh no, that okay. Yeah, type font. I gotta fix that. Oh well. No problem. I'll just have to figure it out. It's alright. Lucky 4 gold coins. The blank scroll. capital. Interesting. Clips in. Alright. Awesome. Let's just test the key. Tower's cloak, basement key. Here I am. Checking out the tower's cloak. Awesome possum. Trapdoor, needs a key. Door opens. Tower cloak, basement key. Awesome, it leads nowhere. Well, alright, this is pretty fucking cool. There's a flower. You can pick the morning glory. Cool. Yep. Nice. Not clipping anywhere? Nope. No, it's not clipping anywhere. That is fucking awesome, my dudes. Yeah, he landed right on his chair. It's funny. It's funny. Yeah, alright, awesome. This is... Came out very well. Came out very well. Cool. So next we'll create the spooky basement.